On a rainy October evening in 2018, 24-year-old Abigail Serrano was found dead in her studio apartment in Asheville, North Carolina. The scene was chilling, her body arranged neatly on the bed, her long brown hair fanned across the pillow, lipstick reapplied post-mortem. There were no signs of forced entry, no defensive wounds, and only one clue: a single daisy tucked into her hand. The media dubbed her the Daisy Girl. But what no one realized, at least not yet, was that this wasn't the first time a young brunette woman had been found dead in such a fashion. Nor would it be the last. Detective Helen Marquez had seen a lot in her 16 years on the force, but something about the Serrano scene nagged at her. The details, the daisy, the careful staging, seemed oddly intimate, as if the killer had known her. But friends described Abigail as cautious, not the kind to let strangers into her home. Marquez dug through cold cases and stumbled across a nearly identical scene from 2015. 26-year-old Rachel Lynn found dead in Charlotte, long brown hair, daisy in hand, red lipstick perfectly reapplied. The two women bore a striking resemblance, not just physically but in lifestyle. Both were part-time artists, lived alone, and frequented the same online dating apps. Still, 3 years apart and in different jurisdictions, no one had connected them. Until now. The breakthrough came when Marquez pushed for digital forensics on Abigail's dating app profiles. Hidden in her message history was a recurring name: Gavin R. He hadn't stood out at first, just another blurry face in a sea of charming profiles, but the messages were meticulous. Polite. Almost rehearsed. When they traced Gavin R's account, they hit a dead end. Fake name. Burner phone. But Marquez noticed a pattern. Each victim had matched with a different version of Gavin. Always with brown hair. Always 24 to 27 years old. All fit a type. Then came a chilling discovery. A third woman, Nicole Carter, had gone missing just 2 days earlier. She matched the type perfectly. Now it was a race against time. Marquez and her team followed Nicole's digital trail and located the last place her phone pinged: a secluded cabin rental 2 hours outside the city. They arrived to find the cabin empty, but signs of a struggle: a broken glass, a shoe, a daisy. But Nicole wasn't dead. She was alive, barely. Duct-taped and left in a crawl space behind a false wall. Her survival gave police the most critical piece yet: the killer's real name. It wasn't Gavin. It was Eric Serrano, Abigail's older brother. A respected college professor. Clean record. Soft-spoken. But he had a past, one nobody ever looked into deeply. Eric had grown up controlling Abigail's every move. When she moved out and grew independent, it triggered something twisted in him. Each victim was a substitute. A chance to relive control. To reassert dominance. To kill Abigail over and over again. And in the ultimate act of control, he killed her too, when she finally cut ties with him for good. He was hiding in plain sight the entire time, even attending Abigail's candlelight vigil, hugging tearful friends, helping with funeral arrangements. The trial was swift. Nicole's testimony, along with the mountain of digital evidence and the matching M.O., sealed his fate. Eric Serrano was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Detective Marquez stood outside the courthouse afterward, staring at a daisy left on the steps. The city could finally breathe. But the weight lingered. How many times had they looked at the victims and failed to see the pattern? Failed to protect them? All because the killer had a type, and no one had connected the dots until it was almost too late. This is Crime Unscripted. Don't forget to like and subscribe.